I want you to talk more about the awakening you had.
Hmm.
And we never really defined grace. We just threw it out there as if people know what we mean by it. So let's hear about this awakening you had
Okay.
and
So,
weave
yeah.
in a definition of grace.
Okay. It was the summer of 2003. So I'd only been doing this 2 years. 2001 was when I met Don Miguel. I invited a bunch of those people to our house on Long Island for a weekend. It was Sunday morning, and uh, I asked Joe, let's have everybody meditate before they leave, so we can do that together. And we were in my living room in a circle, some people on the couch, a few chairs. We said a prayer, and we thanked Rita, how grateful we are to her that we have this ability to be together. And I noticed before, when we were holding hands, when we said the prayer, that my heart is beating like very, very erratically. It was like, when you put popcorn in a microwave and it goes pop, 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 pop. Not a regular beat, very fast. I said, "Wow, that's really strange." And I let it go of everybody's hands, and I rang the Tibetan bell to start the meditation. I noticed I wasn't really thinking anything, which is very odd because I think a lot even when I'm meditating. And then I just felt the connection. I just said, let me just feel the connection of these people I'm here with. I'm so, so grateful. My life has changed so much in 2 years. I feel things. I'm understanding better. I'm feeling happiness, closeness. And then I had a vision of just these white lines, kind of this soft, velvety darkness, which I had felt one other time before. And just these white lines intersecting, but where we intersected, there was just space. It's like, oh, that's interesting. And I felt myself just opening up. I really reached out to the people, and I kind of felt myself slipping into them. Then something unhooked. I was just out there. I knew I was me. I knew I was still Karyn, but I was boundless. I mean, I was just aware of just everything. I knew everything. I was intimate with everything. When I mean intimate with everything, with molecules, with atoms, I was experiencing it, but I knew it was an experience that was being given to me. The overall thing that held it together was this incredible love. It's this incredible, unconditional love of its own creation. It was intimate, and I just knew. I knew. I was out of my body, obviously. I was experiencing that. I was like, whoa. Then I had a question pop. What is this? But it didn't matter because it was the realest thing that ever happened to me. I said, that's reality. That's the underlying nature of everything. I don't know why, but I first explained it to myself. God let me know what his heart and mind was, because it was that boundless and intimate at the same time. And like I said, love was more like the ooze that made it stuck, made it all happen. I didn't say anything to anybody because you can't talk about something like that after it happens. I was just so grateful. I was so full. I was like, I don't care if anything else ever happens to me the rest of my life. I know this is reality, and we're just on the surface, and we're just kind of like you said, we have all our ideas, and we have all these theories and all these philosophies, and the essence is there's one source of this, and for whatever reason, I was able to experience it.